tó bá di Sunday papa àwọn ọmọ papa àtàwọn ọmọ àdúgbò wọ́n máa lọ gba owó lọ́wọ́ papa ní ẹ̀yin ọmọ wọ̀nyí àwọn olólọ sí ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì ní ìjẹjọ àwọn tó lọ ní èmi lọ ẹni tí ó lọ sọ pé òun lọ òun tẹ̀lé wọn lọ sí ibi tí wọ́n ṣèkórè a ní kí ni wọ́n fi ṣe wàásù wọ́n ní kálukú wọn sọ lẹ́yìn yẹn papa ní ó dà kí n béèrè lọ́wọ́ yín ta ló lálàá nínú yín ọmọ kan wà ń bẹ̀ ó ní papa èmi lálàá kò ju ọmọ ọdún 5 lọ ń gbà yẹn papa ní aláwọ̀ ló là ó ní papa mo rí mọ́tò yín ó ṣe accident papa ní ọmọ mi súnmọ́ bí kò sọ̀rọ̀ yín dáadáa kí n gbọ́ GERARD la máa ń pè ọmọ Papa ABIASSI ni ó ní mo rí mọ́tò yín ṣe accident nígbà tí mọ́tò yẹn ṣe accident nǹkan kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ó ní nǹkan kan ṣẹlẹ̀ ó ní ṣùgbọ́n mo rẹ́jẹ̀ lára sùtánà yín ṣùgbọ́n kò sí nǹkan kan tó ṣe yín ọmọ náà ń sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ níjọ́ yìí bàbá ní kò sí nǹkan kan tó ṣe ó yá súnmọ́ mi ọmọ mi bàbá gbórí fún un ní kó fọwọ́ lé òun lórí pé tí accident yẹn bá tẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ kó má kú bàbá pàpà ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ fún ọmọ yẹn wá gbọ́wọ́ lé òun lórí ó ní tí accident tó fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ tó bá tẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ kí papa má kú sí nínú ẹ̀ ọmọ yẹn tún sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tí bàbá sọ lọ́mọ náà sọ níjọ́ yìí.
On 1st of September, that Sunday morning, because I was then the one, the district evangelist at Iriakari, I covered all the Sono, Egbe, Kotun. At that time, I used to have about 37 parishes under my jurisdiction. So me, I only went to Ketu that early morning. You know, whenever you want Papa to visit a parish, you need to go there and remind because there's got so many parishes to visit, to go that day. I went there to go because he asked me to remind him. There's one church in Ikorodu with Baba Ayeni Melo. So that church happened to be one of the last churches Papa visited at Ikorodu there. The man who used to be their chairman, Baba one Ayeni Melo. So that's why I went to Ketu that morning, Sunday morning, to go and remind Papa, Emma Bagbe, be there fellow. On my way coming back from Papa, I've left Papa now, since I've made Papa say he will be there.
Only sure guy today expecting, only could day. Only check for motor. Only beauty for only kilo per motor jabbing. Mo lọ gbé mọ́tò yẹn mo fọ́ mo tún ṣe mo lọ sọ fún pé àti parí mo ti gbé mọ́tò síta o wọ́n ní kí lọ múra èmi máa wà wọ́n jáde lẹ́nu torí pé ọ̀gá mi ò tí ì bí mo ti gbé mọ́tò sílẹ̀ mo ti jókòó.
ọjọ́ yẹn Papa níbi púpọ̀ làwọn fẹ́ gbà níjọ́ yẹn. Àwọn fẹ́ lọ sí Ikorodu, wọ́n lọ sí Oluti, wọ́n lọ sí Ejigbo. Wọ́n ká àwọn ibi tí wọ́n fẹ́ gbà níjọ́ yìí. Ọjọ́ kórè ní gbogbo ẹ̀. Papa ti sọ wípé òun fẹ́ tètè jí jáde ni. Gbogbo ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì tóun fẹ́ gbà, wọ́n ní bẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹ̀sìn yẹn lẹ́yìn òun. Àwọn tètè jáde. Ìgbà tí wọ́n máa jáde, wọ́n ní nǹkan kan. Ó ti kí wọ́n gbókù wa, ó ti kí wọ́n gba àìsàn ká àìsàn wa. Tí ó bá fẹ́ dé díẹ̀ tó bá kọ sẹ́yìn, a ní ẹ gbé lọ hospital. Wọ́n máa ń kọ́ wọn á ní kí wọ́n gbé lọ hospital. Kì í ṣe iṣẹ́ tó ń wọ́n ṣe. Wọ́n á kọ sẹ́yìn. Wọ́n kọ sẹ́yìn lákọ̀ọ́kọ́. Àti wọ́n kọ sẹ́yìn. À ń wò wọ́n ránṣẹ́ báyìí wọ́n kọ sẹ́yìn. Papa dúró báyìí. Wọ́n tún kúrò níbi tí wọ́n kọ sẹ́yìn. Kí wọ́n tó yí mọ́tò wọn pa wọ́n tún kọsẹ̀ mi láàmì wọ́n tún kọsẹ̀ mi
I've left Papa now. On my way, there used to be one at that toll gate at that Ibadan Express, something like that. He was coming out of Ketula. I met SBJ. He was driving. I was coming out. He was going there. I said, "Where are you going?" He was the one who saw me. He said, "Start to wait with me." I was driving. I used to drive a lot in those days. Why? So he said, "Oh, where are you coming from?" He said, "He's coming from Mecca. He has worked all night." Meanwhile, when I was at K2, I saw the drivers were ready. Other drivers, because Papa has had many drivers. The one who was about to drive him before SBJ came was there. His name is Emil. Emil was ready, but when SBJ came back, SBJ took over the steering from him. Because SBJ was tired, very exhausted. Was exhausted already.
Nígbà tó ṣe díẹ̀ tí kò wọ́n wọlé sínú ọkọ̀, mo wá gbé mọ́tò yẹn. A lọ síwájú díẹ̀. Bí a ṣe ń lọ báyìí ni mo rí SBJ. Ní bàbá ní, ṣé kì í ṣe ọ̀gá ẹ̀ ló ń bọ̀ yẹn? Wọ́n ní òun ló ń bọ̀. Wọ́n ní reverse, ẹ má. Mo reverse padà. Bá síbi tí mo ti kúrò. Bí mo ṣe débẹ̀, ẹ má bínú ọmọ jẹ́ kí ọ̀gá ẹ̀ kó wà mí.
Àkọ́kọ́ lọ sí Èjìgbò bí èkejì tá a lọ ní ìrántí bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n ti fún àwa ní mọ́tò pé káwa máa lọ sí Ìbàdàn. Wọ́n gbé mọ́tò mi fún wa àǹtí Màgí pé kóun ṣáájú kó máa lọ. Torí àlọ́ àkọlé rí màmá ẹ̀ lọ́hùn. Bàtà adé olùtí yẹn Papa ní kí àtẹ̀pẹ́ ń bẹ gbogbo ibi tí ó ń gbà pàápàá wọn ò ṣe wàásù. Wọ́n kàn gbàdúrà àdúrà pàápàá ń jẹ́ wọ́n gbàdúrà orí ọ̀fẹ́ pàápàá wọn fún wọn lọ orí ọ̀fẹ́. A lọ Ìjìgbò ya kúrò ń bẹ a tún lọ bí kan a tún kúrò ń bẹ ó wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí kí ká tó lọ Papa ní mọ́tò tóun fẹ́ wọ̀nyí kó lọ ra ẹsẹ̀ mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin ní tuntun kí wọ́n fi sí. Bàtà ń lọ àwa dúró lọ́dọ̀ àwọn tí máa ń ṣe mọ́tò ẹsẹ̀ mọ́tò hàn. Wọ́n wo gbogbo mọ́tò yìí ẹsẹ̀ mọ́tò mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin. Wọ́n tún ní kí wọ́n wo mọ́tò ẹsẹ̀ mọ́tò ńlá yẹn. Wọ́n tún wo abẹ́rẹ́ sí àánú. A ti lọ sí Èjìgbò bàtà fẹ́ wá lọ sí Olùtí yẹn. Wọ́n ní wọ́n ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. Àwa dé Olùtí bàtà dé Olùtí. Àwọn ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì kò pẹ́ Papa ní ẹni tó ń ṣe wàásù kó máa ṣe wàásù ní ìṣó. Papa ò ní pẹ́. Wọ́n kàn sọ̀rọ̀ gbígbà Ìjìgbò pápá wọn sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Àwọn padà wá báyìí ṣe bàzà. Àkúrò ní Olùtí yẹn. Bá ṣe jáde báyìí àwọn náà ti jáde. Papa sọ fún èmi pé kó nìṣó ní Ìbàdàn àwọn máa yà Ìkòròdú níjọ́ yẹn. Abọ́sọ̀nà.
I was one of the chairpersons in Ikorodu 1. So I went to Ikorodu 1 as usual. We were having service and then Papa came in. Baba Bada, he has already started preaching when my father came in. You know when Papa comes into the church and preaching is going on or prayer is going on, he will not enter. He will wait at the door till they start singing and then they will remove the cross and that's when he will come in. So he came in and they started singing Jesu Tijoba. Then he just put his hand behind him with his head down, walk. Then Baba Bada wanted to give him the microphone he stepped down from the pulpit for Papa to take over. And Papa just went past him and went into the altar, knelt down and prayed, then came out. When he came out, he said, Oni wasu wa eni Supreme. Then he went back and sat down. And Supreme continued the preaching. When the preaching was ended, Papa blessed everybody like he will do. That was when Kofonimole said, Auntie Edith, the mummy lost Papa, come back to for me. Meanwhile, when we were in the church at Ikorodu, I jumped that one. While we were in the church, when Papa wanted to come out, you know, they will all go in a line. There was this lady, Mrs. Adedeji, late Superior Senior Prophetess Adedeji. She went in a trance. She will roll. When Papa wants to go this way, she will roll and block his way. When Papa is going this way, she will roll again on the floor, you know, and block his way. At one stage, Papa ni, Emma Jada Sholuwa Duro, and did like this. That was how I was able to get out. That was the only reason why I went to Papa's car. By the time I got there, SBJ was opening the door for him here, where he usually sits. My father just shut that door and went around and sat down here on the right. Then Kofo said, he spoke with my father. My father answered him, ha. And Papa said, Edith Oshoffa mi lọ sí Ìbàdàn. I said, no, Papa. I'm not coming with you. But when we finish here, I will come to Ketu before I go back to Ilupeju. That was the only reason why I went to Ketu that night, when we finished everything in Ikorodu. When I got to my father's gate, yes, when I got there, there was nobody. The children were not back. There was no vehicle. You know, he would go with all the vehicles. And I said, oh, Papa has not come. So I drove back. As I was about stepping up that street, one of the drivers came with the Mitsubishi. The children were in it. And when Leon, he's still alive, Fred Leon, he said, Auntie, Aduro, Papa ni accident. Thomas Atimak Tiku. Ako sani tomo ibiti Papa wa. Back to Ikorodu. I was going to meet Baba Bada because I left him there to tell him there's a problem. When I got there, he has left. So I met Baba Adefeso and I said, Baba Adefeso, wow, Papa tini accident. Thomas Atimak Tiku won mobiti Papa wa. Baba Adefeso then said, okay, I should leave my car and get it to his own car. So me and Baba Adefeso, we drove. On the way, we saw the vehicle. They have already brought it from inside the dish on the road. We looked at the vehicle, but that didn't interest me. I just wanted to see my father. Then we went to Ibadan, went to Ambarat Road, all the big parishes. We were looking for Papa. Then I said, Eje ka lọ sí gbogbo hospital àti gbogbo mortuary. We got to one hospital, they said Baba ABIASSI was there. I could not even go and see him. I wanted to see my father. When I get to a mortuary, I will sit down and say, if you don't give me the list of the people you received today, I will not leave. I sit on the floor. The sultana I wore in the morning to go to church was what I was wearing. I sit on the floor till they bring their register. When I get to the hospital and they don't show me the register, I will not leave. I will sit down on the floor. By the time I came out of Ibadan, my sultana was brown. But I did not even realize it was brown till the following day. Then my prayer was, God, just let me see my father for once, please. Let me just talk to him for once. Let him be alive once. Then you can take him. Please, God, that was my prayer till I got back. We came back to Ketu after 10 at night. When we got to Ketu, I said, Papa Uncle, he said he's upstairs. She won't sorrow. One sorrow if you see the speed that I took to go upstairs. I said, God, you have answered my prayer. God, thank you. Thank you. At least I can talk to this man. So I sat there. Then people passed streaming in. Started it. 1 o'clock, Papa was sitting down. Somebody that has an accident at 2 o'clock. So I just spoke to him in French and said, Papa, when lati gbe lọ sí hospital, I need lati lọ sing. My father looked at me and smiled and said, on the Monday, the 2nd of the accident happened on the 1st. Monday, the 2nd of September, the vehicle came, the ambulance, and we took Papa to hospital, me and my brother Ebenezer. In the morning, Papa will wake up, take a shower. He will get dressed like he used to with his chain and everything, his sunglasses in bed, and lay down in bed. We give him lunch. We'll do breakfast, we'll do lunch, at dinner, then I'll go home. My brother will go home, we separate. By Wednesday, Papa went in a trance. Papa said, Edith, mo fẹ́ lọlé. Ọjọ́ márùn-ún ló kù fún mi. Ṣó máa sinmi lọ. Wàá lọ bá mi bá ọmọ mi ọmọ bẹ̀. Kó fún wa lọ́pàá tó pọ̀. Torí tí n bá máa lọlé, kọ́ má bàa tẹ̀ wá pa. And I said, Papa, tẹ́ bá fẹ́ lọlé tán bá máa tẹ̀ yín pa. Ẹ ṣe jẹ́ àlọ́ ńgbà tí gbogbo wọn wà ń biṣẹ́. Papa mi kan wò mí. Papa said, ẹ jẹ́ àfilẹ̀ bá ti ṣe wí. I did not understand it. Then later my brother Ebenezer came in. Papa ni.
Ebenezer ṣe wàá sí òun lọ.
He too gave him the reply. On Thursday, I got to K2 at night, first Thursday of the month. And they were waiting for me. Baba Adefeso, Baba Ogunlese, all of them, Baba Bada. So when I got there, they just said, Kí lo rò pé ó jẹ́ náà? Ṣé wọ́n ní Papa Oshoffa ni? Ó gbé Papa lọ láti jọ́ sí, a lè rí. Kí ló dé? And I said, Papa mi bá fẹ́ rí yín, kò sóhun tó ṣe Papa mi. Papa rí yín nígbà tán bá fẹ́ rí yín, but he has not asked to see you. So bí mo ṣe wá dé hospital láàárọ̀ Friday, I let Papa with his routine and everything. He was sitting down. I said, Papa, gbogbo wọn ń bá mi jà nítorí tí wọ́n ní ṣé èmi nìkan lọ́mọ Oshoffa ni tí mo lọ gbé yín pamọ́. Then I reported to him that I told them that when you want to see them, you will see them. Papa let it jókòó. So I sat at his feet. He sat on the bed. I sat down on the floor at his feet. And Papa said, Edith, nínú ìjọ yìí, ìjọ mímọ́ wa yìí, ọmọ ọba ni ẹ́. Ohunkóhun tó bá máa ṣe kó gbẹ́sẹ̀ lẹ̀, kò sọ ohunkóhun tẹ́nikẹ́ni lè ṣe fún ẹ. Lọ́ba mú késẹ̀tì wá kí n ránṣẹ́ sí wọn. Then he sang 3 songs. Àwa lọ́ba bí gíga kan, ọjọ́ ayọ̀ lọ́jọ́ ní jẹ́. He sang 3 songs and told them in the cassette that he will see them. Then I got to Baba Bada. When I left Papa, I said, Baba Bada. Papa mi sọ wípé nínú ìjọ wa yìí, ìjọ mímọ́ yìí, ọmọ ọba ni mí. Ohunkóhun tí n bá máa ṣe, kí n ṣe, kò sí ohunkóhun tí kankan nínú yín lè ṣe. That was Friday before his transition on Tuesday. And I just gave me the thing and turned around. I went back. Then, that Friday, Papa told me and my brother that mo ti kú ṣùgbọ́n ara mi padà. Mo fẹ́ ṣe ọpẹ́. Ẹ lọ bá mi pè àwọn àgbà ìjọ wa. Then I said, Papa, ṣé àwọn trustee? Papa said, no. Mi rán ẹ sí trustee. Then he started dictating the names of the people he wanted to see. So we took down the names.
Yeah, Papa actually summoned a meeting. As I was saying earlier, I said that Papa will never allow me to move in the night. When I went to him, when it's getting dark, Papa will ask those Hausa men to escort me in the Mitsubishi truck. He used to also have one of his vehicles. And when they get there, they will go back to Papa, he's sick. But this time, when Papa asked me, Ebenezer, Bemoto, Olova Mary, started with Baba Bajale Koko, and our new radio, well wishes, tí mo bá rí pé ó yẹ kán wà nípàdé yìí. That night, I went to Baba Woduni at Labere, number 1 Labere Ikoyi, Labere Street at Ikoyi. He was living there at that time. I went to Baba Eso Banjo He was living at the GERARD somewhere there with the official, what do you call it, official house, the bank, because he was working with National Bank, managing director. I could not get any of them. At that time, there was no phone or this thing you can easily get the handle.
And we went round, we split ourselves, going around to call people. By that evening, I started my period.
So in the morning, I woke up again. I went to Baba Bada in this place. I found him. I went to Baba Jalepuku. I found him. I went to Baba Ojin. I found him. Then I delivered the Papa's message to them that Papa would love to have a meeting with them. So because Papa said to me, àti àwọn inú èèyàn tí ń bá rí wípé ó yẹ kán wà nípàdé, that's how I call George Amu. Yes, I mean, George Amu is a friend. In fact, he gave me a vehicle at that one time. He used to work at the work tó wà ní Apapa Sunday. So ó close mọ́ mi dáadáa. So ló pe mi wá rí mi tó sọ fún mi pé, my friend, jẹ́ kí n rí Papa náà. Then I told him, Papa ò tí fún wa, èmi àtàbúrò mi ò tí fún wa ní green light. I can't do that. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, tí the occasion bá permit, I will. Máa rí yín. Gba iná gbé Ìkẹjà. So nígbà tí bá rẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn, ohun tó mú mi tí mo fi bring George Amu wá ni. Mi ò lọ sọ̀rọ̀ Papa níjọ́ Monday yẹn ní àárọ̀ during the day. Ṣùgbọ́n nígbà tó wá di ìrọ̀lẹ́ mo wá lọ.
So when my brother came on Monday evening, I said, hey, ẹ̀gbọ́n mi, Thomas Satimak tí Papa fẹ́ rí ńkọ́?
Wọ́n lè sọ fún wọn pé, Papa mo ti rí wọn o, wọ́n wà àlàáfíà o.
Àwọn doctors sọ wípé wọn ò tí lágbára láti lè travel, pé wọ́n wà ní hospital. Papa just looked at us like this. He did not talk. He just looked at us. He did not talk.
Ní ọjọ́ yẹn, èmi ni mo lálàá. Àlá yẹn tí mo bá sì là, ó lè jẹ́ ẹni tó kàn mí gangan, ó lè jẹ́ ọmọ mi gangan, ó lè jẹ́ ẹlòmíì tó jẹ́ èèyàn mi. Ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ yẹn àṣẹlẹ̀ náà ni. Ìgbà tí mo lálàá yẹn tí mo jí, mo ní ó jọ wípé Papa kú, wọn tètè gbàgbọ́. Àwọn ìyá mi ló tètè gbọ́ àti àǹtí Magi, gbogbo wọn kò sẹ́ni tó gbàgbọ́. Mo ní sọ fún ìpè Papa kú sẹ́. Wọ́n ní báwo lèmi ṣe mọ̀ pé Papa kú? Ṣé bí àwọn bàdá wọ́n lọ́hùn ní Sunday tí wọ́n lọ ṣọpẹ́ pẹ̀lú wọn, tí wọ́n jẹun, tí bàdá jẹun, ó jẹ́ epo ara sùtà láti wá fi hàn wá. Báwo lèmi ṣe mọ̀ pé Papa kú? Wọ́n ní mo sọ fún ìpè Papa kú sẹ́. Kì í ṣe Monday yẹn, ọjọ́ kejì Monday òun ni Papa kú. Ọjọ́ yẹn gangan mo tún lálàá. Ìdájí yẹn Papa ọ̀sẹ̀ ti tẹ̀ tí kú tèmi fi lálàá pé Papa kú. Báwo mo ṣe mọ̀ pé Papa kú? Mo ní mo sọ fún ìpè Papa kú sẹ́. Torí ìgbà tí Papa pa tí nǹkan ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ yẹn fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀, àwọn àǹtí Edith wípé Papa yàrá tí wọ́n wà tó òun máa wọ̀ bẹ̀ tó bá wà yàrá òun máa lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀, àwọn máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ dà. Ọjọ́ yẹn Monday yẹn, ìrọ̀lẹ́ Monday ó kàn lé òun ni pé jáde. Àwọn màlẹ́kà ń bá òun sọ̀rọ̀. Ìgbà tó yá wà ní ó jọ pé òjò ńlá kan fẹ́ rọ̀. Ayé á mọ ọ̀run á mọ̀ pé ìjọ yẹn á mi ìlú tìtìtìtì. Àṣé àwọn ló fẹ́ lọ. Wọ́n ń pòwe fún àwọn àǹtí Edith. Àwọn ò sì àwọn ọlọ́run kò mú wọn. Ó kàn ń lé òun. Ó ní ìjì tí ń jà ní òru alẹ́ ọjọ́ Monday yẹn tí ọjọ́ kejì wọ́n máa sinmi yẹn. Wọ́n á sọ fún òun pé nísinsìnyí tó má tètè jí wá o. Wọ́n sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ fún Edith pé má tètè jí wá o, wọ́n fẹ́ sinmi lórí bẹ́ẹ̀dì torí ìdájí tó máa wá ẹ̀ ń máa ń tètè jí. Wọ́n náà lọ lo oògùn kó sinmi kó sùn kó tó aago mẹ́wàá kó tó wá. Wọ́n sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ fún òun, wọ́n tún sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ fún Ebenezer náà. Èmi wà ní ìdájí yẹn Papa jí òun pé kó mú pákó tóun máa ń jẹ yẹn kó mú kó fọ́ fóun. Wọ́n á gbé pákó yẹn sẹ́nu wọ́n jẹ tán. Wọ́n á ní kóun tẹ̀lé òun. Èmi ló ń sọ yẹn fún wa o. Papa ní kó jẹ́ káwọn gun òkè yẹn káwọn tẹ̀ mọ̀ bí ilé ayé náà ṣe wà. Ní àárọ̀ dájí kùtù aago 6 kò tẹ̀tí ìlú ní Papa ní kó gun òkè làwọn gun òkè. Bẹ́ẹ̀ làwọn wà tó ń yípo wá ní ṣé gbogbo ayé náà ní ilé ayé ilé asán tá à ń ṣe lálà kókó fẹ́fẹ́ nínú ẹ̀. Ní Papa kílẹ̀ ń sọ ó ní ó ti o níṣó kí n lọ wá mi ebi ń pa mi máa jẹun. Ó ní Papa sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ fún un. Àwọn wá dé sàlẹ̀ àwọn wá wọ̀ dé kúrò lókè yẹn àwọn wá sàlẹ̀. Papa ní oúnjẹ tí mi jẹ lálẹ́ àná bu ata nídìí tí Edith ṣe wá fún mi pẹ̀lú èdè má fẹ̀jà sínú ẹ̀ o mo bú fún mi kí n jẹ. Òun wá bú fún wọn. Wọ́n á ní oògùn tóun máa ń lò kó mú oògùn yẹn ó dẹ̀ mú mọ́tẹ́sì kó ṣì fóun. Wọ́n á jẹ ẹ̀kọ yẹn wọ́n jẹ ẹyọkan yẹn tán jẹ dájí ẹ̀. Wọ́n á mú mọ́tẹ́sì yẹn pẹ̀lú oògùn yẹn wọ́n lò gbogbo ẹ̀. A ní Emil nọ́ọ̀sì tó máa tún yàrá ṣe fún mi tó máa ń fọ mi kaná fún mi tí mo fi máa wẹ̀ bá mi wò ó mẹ́ bá mi pè é. Èmi ló ń sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ fún wa òun wá pé obìnrin òun wá wò òun lọ sọ fún pé ó ti dé ó ní kó wò pọ̀ sí ọtí ó ti dé wà ní ó ti dé ní lọ pé fún mi. Ó wá pé obìnrin yẹn Papa ní kúnlẹ̀ mú sùtánà mi dání kò tọrọ gbogbo problem tó ní ìgbésí ayé ẹ̀ tọrọ gbogbo ẹ̀ tó bá ṣe tán kò ní àmì lẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́ta kó wá ṣe àkẹ́ hallelujah. Àmì yẹn pẹ̀lú ni ó sọ̀nà kóhun tó mọ̀ pé ó ti gbàdúrà tán kó wá ká hallelujah. Ó wá ṣe àmì yẹn tán. Papa sì wà ń jókòó ó wà ń jókòó lórí bẹ́ẹ̀dì gbà tó ó sọ àmì yẹn Papa rọra fẹ̀gbẹ́ lélẹ̀ wá ní kó ká hallelujah. Bó ṣe fẹ̀gbẹ́ rẹ̀ hallelujah yẹn ló ń ké Papa bá ẹ̀mí lọ. Òun bá ní Papa òun ti ṣe tán ẹ̀mí ni òun náà ń pè Papa ó ti ká hallelujah. Papa ti lọ nìyẹn ni wọ́n wá súnmọ́ wọn Papa ò dáhùn. Nọ́ọ̀sì yẹn wá sáré ó lọ pé ọ̀gá wọn ní òkè. Ọ̀gá yẹn wá kó kíní ọ́síjẹ́nì kankan kó gbogbo ẹ̀ wá. Papa aláyú ó ní àsìkò Papa ti tó ó ní bí Papa ṣe lọ náà nìyẹn o.
In the morning of the Tuesday, he gave up the ghost. By the time I got to the hospital, he was gasping. He closed one eye, opened another one, and smiling. They gave him oxygen. They did everything. It didn't work. And the doctor said, Edith, come to my office. That was when he told me that there's nothing we can do for this man. He's gone.
Lẹ́yìn ni bàbá bàdà wa sọ pé sísítà mi àti èmi ká gbé wọn lọ sí mọ́ṣúárì pété gbé wọn lọ nìyẹn tí ń ṣe yóò tún bí báyìí èmi àti sísítà mi àti èmi lágbé Papa lọ síbẹ̀ lẹ́yìn yẹn kò sí nǹkan kan.
It's like Papa gave himself to me. Then Baba Bada gave the cups to me. Because when Papa gave up, Baba Bada said, Mama Jare, ṣẹ́yìn àtẹ̀gbọ́n yín ṣẹ́yìn mind àti gbé wọn lọ sí mọ́ṣúárì torí táwa bá dé mọ́ṣúárì gbogbo èèyàn á mọ ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀. So they gave me the cups themselves. So it was me that signed for the cups in the mortuary.